YouTube, what's going on out there, folks? What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy James, man. I am laid back, chilling. Whew, man, we are in the fourth quarter, guys. Fourth quarter of the year. Man, okay, so how should we start out this video? Okay, let's start out so far how I've done so far this year. Today is October 23rd. It's October 23rd. At October 23rd, I've had 14 home days so far this year. As you guys know, it's been a slow year, a lot of work for not the most money, but it's still the most money I've ever made. But it's compared to what it could have been, should have been, especially like in 2021, 2022. I just knew that this year, especially after what happened at Prime Inc., thinking that was going to be the situation to where I made the most, or, that I thought was going to be the best for me, ended up, I still don't, honestly. I honestly feel like it was, I honestly feel like because I've had people text on my phone and stuff like that, and talking about they were going to send things to my company, this, that, and the other, which I think it was what happened. I feel like they got some information that they couldn't even, run by me, and it ended up causing them to tell me that either you can quit or we're going to fire you. So, it was we never had a reason for it. I didn't have any accidents there. What could it have been though? Oh, they said they said that I was on my phone in the meeting in the classroom, but I wasn't on my phone. And once I told them, I'm like, it's on camera. It would be on camera if I was on my phone, right? Long story short, they said, well, we just decided we want to go another way. So, whatever. Everything happens for a reason. I ended up, what did I do after that? After that, went to another company who was running illegally, and then I wouldn't run illegal for them, so they, got me a trip to Vegas. And then once I got to Vegas, and I don't care to mention the company's name, you know what I mean? It's just, it was a Russian company out of Chicago. I'll just say, or no, this one was it still Russia? It was still a Russian company though. But it was one of those Craigslist companies, and they got me a flight. Well, they told me they wanted me to take the truck 4 p.m. Took the truck 4 p.m. They got me a flight to Las Vegas, and because I went to Vegas for a little bit, and they told me once I got back from Vegas that they were going to send me back to they were going to give me a flight back to California to get my truck. But once I got to Vegas, they turned off the phone, you know what I mean? And then they just stopped answering the phone, and then I ended up getting a flight back to Vegas, or back to California, back to the truck. And then I let the guys know, hey, I'm here to, come get the truck or whatever. They finally answered the phone, and then they were like, oh, okay, cool. And then once I got inside, they were like, the lady's like, well, they just called us and told us not to let you back in the truck. So I lost I have probably like 6 or 7 pairs of brand new shoes in there, clothes and all that stuff. You know what I mean? I couldn't take it all on the plane, but that was just a loss and a life lesson that I learned. And I'm sure that'll come back to be great for them later on. But I'm sure karma definitely is gonna do its thing for sure. And where's my plate? Anyway, yeah, so yeah, absolutely. But what was I saying? Okay, everything happens for a reason. But yeah, so after that, you know what I mean? I think, after that, basically I had somebody put me onto this company, and it was it sounded like a great company. Ended up being a blessing in disguise, because this company is they treat you well. My dispatcher has been an A1 best dispatcher that I've ever dealt with, even over Prime. You know what I mean? He's just, I mean, the dispatcher at Prime wasn't bad until the end. We didn't have any issues until he told me, I think, I missed the weigh station. Yeah, I got a ticket. Yep. I got that ticket for missing the weigh station in Nebraska. And then he called, or then I told him about it, and he was like, well, that's an issue, which is understandable, you know what I mean? And he told me, we're going to talk to safety, but we might have to go ahead and part ways. And then I was like, He's like, well, tell you what, James, we're not going to part ways, but you're going to have to come back here and take a class. So then when I went back to take the class is when they told me, like, hey, man, we're going to have to, what it sounds like probably what it is, but I'm not sure if that's what it is. Long story short, Prime is still a great company. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people making some good money over there. But yeah, anyway, so how I'm doing this. So this year, I really wanted to just take the time, because I feel like the world can be unfair in a lot of ways. You know what I mean? So I feel like if I'm gonna get it done, I got to get it done. You know what I mean? So that was pretty much my motivation of not wanting to be broke. You know what I mean? So, well, part of it, so yeah, so this year so far I'm 7 minutes in and I haven't said anything. This year so far I've made 161,000 so far this year. Yeah, if you can see that right there, it's probably not gonna, maybe. Anyway, yeah. So I've made so far 161,000 with 2 months left to go in the year. Probably gonna try to stay on the road until December, maybe January. Try and find a truck to purchase, become an owner operator. Maybe buy a box truck, maybe buy a van. But right now it's like I say, man, this year's just been it's been a lot going on, and the market is, as we all know, is bad. You know what I mean? But fortunately, I'm single with no kids, and the careers that I have chosen have definitely contributed to my being single. Have definitely helped that out. As far as being a car salesman, once I graduated high school, and then after a car salesman, I went to the oil field, and then after the oil field, trucking. You know what I mean? And these are all jobs to where you need to dedicate yourself 100%. But I always knew I wanted to be successful. You know what I mean? So that's just how it played out. You know what I mean? Which is fine. I'm definitely I'm okay with being alone. I'm okay with my own. I like my own company. I know that I don't have to be alone, but I'm not going to jeopardize my peace of mind just to have someone soft land beside me. You know what I mean? Because you never know what that some soft could be your downfall too as well. You know what I mean? So we're definitely not rushing into anything. But man, yeah. So that's where we are so far this year, guys. We're October 23rd. We got about 2 more months to go. I'm just fighting to the finish here. And we're going to finish the year strong. I know those taxes are going to come, and it's probably going to be brutal. But then again, if I have per diem of $30 per day every day that I've been out on the road, it should cancel out a few thousands for sure. So it might not be too bad, actually. But I've definitely never made this much money. And, so I'm probably not going to hit my goal of 200,000, but I'm going to be very close to it. Very close to it. So yeah, man. Yeah, but guys, yeah, so I'm pretty tired right now. I'm about to lay it down. My side is like burning. I don't know why it's burning. Probably because I've been eating these hot Cheetos all day. You know what I'm saying? Well, shit, that's probably what it is, man. But yeah, man, I'm about to go ahead and lay it down, guys. Y'all have a great night, man. Stay motivated out here on the road. Keep pushing. You know what I mean? And it's gonna get you somewhere. So just keep your motivation. Don't lose the sight of the goal that you have in mind, and it's gonna get you there, man. You just gotta use that fire to fuel you. You know what I mean? And just keep pushing. You know, keep pushing, and know that if it's up to you, or if it's not, if like I once heard in a great song, it says, well, Kendrick Lamar, I'm not even a fan of Kendrick Lamar, but he said, if I lose or if I win, I just want it to be because of me. You know what I mean? And that was the realest thing I could ever say. If I lose or I win, I just want it to be based off of my effort. You know what I mean? But that's not the way the world works all the time, or a lot of more people would have been successful at this point. So I can definitely understand people who work hard, and just luck just doesn't work out for them. You know what I mean? But it does work out for them in the long run. It does. But yeah, man, so y'all take it easy. Y'all, you know, keep your head up out there, and you know what I mean, and stay tuned, man, because it's going to get greater later, folks, man. It's going to get greater later, I promise. All right, man, y'all take it easy. Have a good night. Be safe.